So we got it ready to go, and the chickens are already coming over here and checking it all out. It's exactly what we wanted. Instead of it being white, it'll be brown, so it'll kind of look like a log, and then the chickens will just be eating out of a log. Let's see if we can do it. Hold on. This video is sponsored by Curiosity Stream. It's a streaming service that offers thousands of documentaries. So Curiosity Stream is pretty much the Netflix for nerds. So it is really, really affordable for me and everybody else. It's pretty awesome. They have tons of content for science, history, and all different types of things, even nature. It's pretty cool. So make sure you guys use my discount down below right here for a 25% off. So again, go down to and get that discount so then you can get 25% off. Go to curiositystream.com/BlakesExotic to go see the top documentaries. It's available on Amazon Fire, Apple TV, Roku, and many more platforms. So make sure you guys go down below and go click my discount right now to get the most affordable streaming service, you guys. Go down below right now, 25% off. Go click it and go watch some awesome documentaries. What is going on, Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch? Today, you guys, we're gonna show you a little bit of things that have to get done here on the ranch, and that's starting off with feeding some of the animals. We had a really, really late start here on the ranch because it came down really hard on the rain. So we're gonna show you around the ranch, feeding the animals, and show you what the ponds look like as well. So let's head over here and check out some of these goats, and everybody on this side, check this out. We got the last kid male goat, and he completely ripped up the shade cloth because he's been jumping up and on top of it like crazy. And then put it down in the comments, you guys. Should we make a chicken DIY feeder? I think we need to do that because the fact of the goats are eating the chicken food too much, and all different types of things are just not too well. Check this out. See that right there? That right there is a game trail of some type of rodent or something right there. I'm not too sure what's making that, but that is, we gotta figure that out, and we gotta put a trap here so we can catch this guy, because that's just a sign of rats being around, and we don't want too many. Look at this guy. What the heck are you doing, bro? So, just throw a little bit of food there, and the goats love to stand on the bottom of it because they're just not the smartest. There we go. All right, so we have 4, 5, 6 different piles, a little bit of mixture of scratch and layer pellet. But as you see, now that it's starting to rain a lot, the goats are gonna be eating it with the chickens, and that is not a good sign because the mixture of, unfortunately, the chicken poop, the dirt, and the food, if the animals are eating it like this, that can start getting them parasites and stuff. So we need to stop that now that it's starting to rain. So I need to make a DIY chicken feeder. So we're probably gonna do that for today's video and see how that works. So we're gonna make a little like a little sample, pretty much something like the emus, but for the chickens, so the chickens can eat from it, but the goats cannot. So we'll make that in just a few minutes. If you guys didn't see the last video of the deers missing here on the ranch, make sure you guys go check that video out and figure out what happened and how we got them back. With Peanut and Nutella, they're living their best life now. It's like a whole brand new water hole right here. We got the ducklings, the chickens, the pigs, the capybaras, Missy and Mister, thing 1, thing 2, they're all just hanging out, eating some grain that we just put on the floor. It looks like a disaster right now from all the mud, but it's what happens when you have a ranch. When it rains, it looks muddy, it looks crazy. But let's get inside to the front over here, and let's start creating a pretty much mimic or a similar thing that we've made for the emus, but we're gonna do it for the chickens so that the goats can't eat from chickens. So let's do it. All right, so we got a sealed tight container right here. We use this for all different types of feed on the ranch. I really like them really well. They're pretty thick and plastic, and I've only had one time a rat actually bit through this and got into the food. But they have a gasket on the top, so they're completely sealed and ready to go. So my idea and my design that I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I have my drill right here, and yeah, if you guys are seeing this, we need new drills, anybody that's watching. But right here, I'm gonna make a hole right there. All right, so that hole is probably still not big enough. I'm gonna have to make it a little bit bigger. Let me get this thingy off, and once I get that off, we'll make another hole a little bit slightly bigger so that they can hit their head in and out, but the goats won't be able to reach it at all. So that's the goal. And then if you check it out like this, so you can put just enough food in there that it can fill up on the bottom, and they'll have food for everybody for about the day. We'll have to fill it up every day, which is not the problem. We're just trying to limit the goats from eating their food, so the goats eat their food and the chickens eat their food is what we're trying to do. So make a couple more holes, and we'll get back to you in a couple seconds. All right, so I decided that we made all the holes all around the bottom of this whole container. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 holes down here. They're all in different objects and shapes, so it's kind of looks a little bit more natural. So like if a woodpecker would have made the hole or something like that. So what we're gonna do as well, so it kind of just blends into over there. And if we're videotaping, you just see the chickens eating out of a container, but it won't look like a container because I have some brown spray paint that's here around the ranch. So I'm just gonna spray paint this whole entire thing. Instead of it being white, it'll be brown, so it'll kind of look like a log, and then the chickens will just be eating out of a log. That's the ideal and the look that we're trying to go for. So let's see what happens. Let's see how it comes out too. So if you guys are enjoying these kind of little videos of just setting up DIY little feeders and water things and all kinds of stuff here on the ranch, drop it down in the comments. So let's spray this thing up and let's turn this thing completely brown now. So let's do it. Now already, I think, to be honest, it kind of looks a lot better already. Just a little bit of brown, nothing over crazy. I'm not a great artist, but I have ideas and I see a lot of different things online and on Pinterest and all different types of cool ideas and spots. But instead of being white and just being an eyesore in the middle of the goat pasture, this will blend in a lot better. We can even probably put this on top of the picnic table, and that would be kind of cool. We screw it to the top of the picnic table, and that could just be a spot for the chickens to jump up on top of and eat out of it. The goats are gonna be really pissed off. They're gonna be ramming and hitting and doing all kinds of crazy stuff, just try to get to the food, but they won't be able to get the food unless the chickens pull something out. They might just get a tab here and there. But I think that would actually be a really, really good spot, is on top of the picnic table. So let's put this on top of the picnic table. Let's let it dry for about 5 to 10 minutes over here because it is raining. So if we did go out there right now, it's just starting dripping, it's not gonna look good. So we're gonna let it dry, and we'll get back to you in a few minutes. Weather has finally cleared up now. All the animals are excited again. I have a blue bucket right here filled with some grain and chicken food like you guys saw at the beginning of the video. And we got our chicken feeder DIY setup completed right here. It's all painted and all completed. I have the top right here. It has a gasket, so it'll completely be sealed. Look at this. Go right here. And that's it. No rain, nothing to get in there. It should help it out a lot. I have some 3-inch screws right here, and we're gonna drill these screws on the bottom of this container on top of that picnic table. So we're gonna head over there right now and do that. The reason why I want to do that is because of the fact of the goats will flip it over, and they're gonna flip it over and flip it and flip it, and then there ain't gonna be no chicken food left. So we're gonna screw it down and then add the chicken food. Let's see how this goes. So this is gonna help so that the chickens can have a free-for-all of chicken food all day long, so that the goats won't eat it all. And if they're hungry, they can jump up on top of there and eat some food and not have to worry about anything. I think it'll be pretty dope. All right, so here's the picnic table right here. And I am thinking just pretty much, well, we're not gonna keep it right here because obviously we need it to be more in the middle so that the chickens can go in all directions of the setup. So I'm thinking just about right there. I think right there wouldn't be too bad. What do you guys think? I mean, I don't think that's too bad. What do you think, Sarah? You think it's good right there?
I think it's good.
I think it's good. It's off the floor. The chickens can come over here. They come up here all the time anyways, and it'll be a little bit more dry and everything like that. So let me open this bad boy up. There you go. And like I was telling you, instead of it being white, it's just gonna look, for the videos and all that stuff, you're gonna see a white thing there, and it's gonna be like, why you have a container inside the goat room? Like, what's the point of having that? You know what I mean? The goat area. Done, perfect, ready to go. So we got our screws. Screw this thing in. All right. All right, so one's in. We get 3 more in there, all 4 corners, so the goats cannot flip it like we were talking about. And then we'll go grab that chicken food. Check it out, you guys. So we got it ready to go, and the chickens are already coming over here and checking it all out. It's exactly what we wanted. So, I mean, so what we needed to do is have the chickens come and check it out. Hopefully their heads get fit inside of here. I'm hoping. Their heads are not too big. Obviously the turkeys won't be able to eat from here, but the chickens will be able to without a problem. So I'm gonna go grab that food. As soon as I pour it in there, we're gonna close it up, and these chickens are gonna be all over the whole entire thing. I'll sprinkle a little bit over here to like bait them in, but let's see if it works, you guys. What do you guys think? Put it down in the comments. Let's make it happen. Blue bucket means food. Everybody knows that. Everybody freaks out. Everybody wants to get food. So check it out. Here we go. Everyone's behind us. Here, chickens. Check it out. See if it works. See if it works. Can they fit their heads in there? I don't know. I don't know if they can fit their heads in there.
The goats are.
We might actually have to drill it a little bit bigger because I don't think the chickens can figure it out. Hold on, let me get a little bit of food. Goats are putting their tongues in there, but that's okay. They couldn't figure it out yet. But I think if I leave it here long enough, the chickens will definitely be able to eat it without a problem. So it's exactly what we wanted. They're figuring it out. They're looking around. The food's inside of there. But we might have to drill it a tad bigger is what I'm thinking.
Or more food. I don't think there's enough food to like reach.
Think that? I think they can reach. Oh. Is it goat proof or what? Oh. Turkey's doing first. It's not too big for the turkey.
It's too small for the turkey.
Too small for the turkey? All right, yeah. So we definitely have to make it a little bit bigger. I didn't want to make it too big. It's better to do it smaller before we make it bigger because of the fact that, oh, chicken's going?
Yeah.
The goats are just being really pushy right now because they want to get some of their own. Actually, I was going to throw some food, but that won't be good because the chickens will all come off. So we'll make it a tad bigger. For the turkey. Oh, hey, turkey, be nice. Yeah, a tad bigger, then the turkey can put his head in there.
But the goat might be able to put his head in there.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I'm gonna go grab the piece of the drill that we needed, and I'm gonna drill out a couple little spots so to make it a tad bigger. So I'll be back. So you see this little buckling right here, you guys? Still available. He is for sale, but only South Florida sales only, you guys. So if you want to DM me, make sure you have the land, make sure you're able to have it in your city, and make sure you're gonna keep this guy for the next 15 to 20 years. This is not a pet for a week, you know what I mean? So don't DM me if you're not a responsible new exotic farm keeper. That's a word. I don't know. But yeah, you know what I mean. Right, Kathy? All right, so we got the other piece for the drill that I wanted. I had this inside the drawer the whole time. What are you doing, bro? Move out of my way. Come on, big guy. Thank you. So I didn't want to use this at the beginning because I didn't want it to be too big of a hole, but we're gonna have to use it now. So let's see what happens. Make it a nice circle. Let's see if we can do it. Hold on. Check it out, you guys. It's working on that side. We drilled out one hole and the chicken has figured out that he can put his head in there. Big turkey's coming through and he's like, I'm getting my head in there too. But we'll see. I don't know if he'll be able to stick his head in there. He knows it's in there though. We're scraping up a little bit of the spray paint, but once all this food goes away, we'll touch it all back up so that white is not showing. But I don't want to spray paint with the food inside of it right now. That wouldn't be too well. So we'll wait until that's all taken up and eaten. One of the hybrid vulture guinea fowls jumped up here as well and is checking out the food and seeing what's going on over here. So we're gonna step back a little teeny bit. I'm gonna do one more throw of chicken food in the air so the chickens can come back and just show them that there are bigger holes now. So let me get out of this cold little pieces. And again, if this doesn't work correctly, what we'll do is we'll make another one even better. But this is the idea of what we wanted to do so that the chickens can come over here, have a free range of food all day long as much as they want. And then they're always free range anyways. I don't have a chicken coop here on the ranch. The reason why I don't have a chicken coop, it's just gonna take up space. The chickens go inside of the barn over here with the other goats, with all the goats, and they're protected in there because the goats won't let any raccoons or predators go inside their barn. If anything comes in, they'll ram them, they'll hit them, and on top of that, that's why we have the donkey. They do the same exact thing. One of the cranes just jumped down, check out, see what food they could get and everything. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video here on the ranch, getting everything done. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like this video, and yeah, really appreciate every single one of you guys, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace out, everyone.